Got another question. Question is, how do I know when I have to let an employee go, and how should it be done? My company's mission statement is happy customers, happy employees. I want to do it right. I want to do the right thing above all, and I want to do it in the right way. I love my guys, but I cannot risk my business. And then he goes on to say that he had an employee that he started having problems with. This individual robbed him. The cops are now looking for this individual, and he's got some other individuals in his company that are presenting a challenge for him. So basically, he's got some employee problems. The reality is that for all of us, at some point in our business, we're going to learn all kinds of lessons around hiring and firing and dealing with employees and making sure that we have the right people on our team. And what most of us are going to do is we're going to keep the wrong people on our team for too long. And we're going to have feelings very quickly about an individual after they join the team, and intuitively we're going to know, or we're going to say, man, I don't know about this guy, or we're just going to have a feeling. But then what we all do, because we don't want to hurt their feelings, because we don't have enough people to do all the work, because of all types of factors, because we're scared to fire them, for a million reasons, we're going to justify why we keep this individual around. And we do it, we all do it. But at the end of the day, to run a really big, really successful, and it doesn't even have to be big, let's just go with successful, to run a really successful company that doesn't just eat you up inside, that other people want to work at and be part of, you have to prune the tree, as you might say. Meaning that when you've got somebody that doesn't fit in with the company, when you got somebody that you wouldn't want representing you, when you have somebody that doesn't have the work ethic, whatever the case may be, you've got to prune them from the company. And there's just nothing you can do about it. So the simplest way to know if you should let someone go, assuming you're not a hothead and you don't react to every little thing without thinking it through, but assuming that you are prudent in your decision making and you're somewhat calm, or you continue to have a feeling over and over again that, hey, this isn't the right person, that's all you need to know. And then you need to let them go from the company. And we could talk about this much longer, but that's the gist of it. You know. You're hearing things, you're seeing things, you know if they should be on the team. What you have to protect yourself from doing is justifying why they should stay. And then how you let them go, I got this advice a very long time ago, and it's the advice I follow to this day. When you need to let someone go, and you bring them into your office, and they sit down, you simply say, Jim, I've got to let you go. There's not much else you say other than that. And then you sit there. And then there's going to be a response. And the response is going to be tears. And they have to sit there and process it for a moment. It could be tears, and they hop up and run out of the office. It could be indifference, meaning they're just or shock, and then they sit there for a moment and then they leave, or they could debate you, they could question you, they could argue with you. Any number of things could happen. I have no idea. It'll depend on the employee. But it's as simple as what I said. You just simply, you don't chit chat, you don't talk about anything else. The minute they come in and sit down, you say, Jim, we've got to let you go. Thank you for everything you've done for the company. And then you tell them what the next step is, and you're done. And then if you got to collect equipment, whatever that is, you take care of that. And you think through all of that in advance. But that's about all you say. And then you sit there. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to do any of that stuff. And if you want an example of this, a good example is the movie Moneyball. If you watch the movie Moneyball, Brad Pitt has to let players go in that movie. Look at how he does it. It's a very similar concept. Good luck. You need to do it. You know what to do. Now you got to go do it. If you don't, you'll never be a very successful business owner. Last thought. You're going to think about this, and you're going to worry about it, and you're going to be fearful of the event of letting this person go. And you're going to have 24 hours of pain. You're going to have you're going to have today when you've decided you're going to do it until tomorrow when you make it happen, and you're going to feel pain and frustration, and you're going to be scared for 24 hours. And then after that, it's done forever. That problem, that stress is out of your life. Or you could choose to keep this person, and you could have pain for the next 3 months, 6 months, year, 2 years. And that pain from that individual could multiply into causing problems with other employees. And the next thing you know, you have a massive problem. So you can either go with the short-term pain, about 24 hours, or you can go with the long-term pain. I'd encourage you to make it happen and get it done.